Welcome back to the channel. My name is Evelyn and this is Midwife's Diary. Today I have a special guest with me, and because of that we have a very special conversation to be having with you today. Today we are going to be talking about 10 importance of exclusive breastfeeding to the baby. But before we delve into the whole conversation, I'll let my guest introduce herself and then we start. Maria, you're welcome.
Thank you
Can you
very
please
much.
introduce yourself?
Please, Miss Patience Atakusia,
Oh,
a
okay.
registered midwife.
Oh, okay. Ata, so today, what do you have for us about exclusive breastfeeding?
I have a lot.
Oh, okay.
But to begin with, I'll explain to you what exclusive breastfeeding is.
Okay.
When we say exclusive breastfeeding, all we are saying is that feeding your baby solely with breast milk for the first 6 months of life. That is, you may not add water or any other formula except breast milk.
Except breast milk, but it's water part of the food you people are saying we shouldn't add.
No, water is food as well.
Okay, so we shouldn't add water.
No, please.
Why?
Solely breast milk.
Solely breast milk.
Yes, that is why you are saying exclusive breastfeeding.
But in
Yes.
the olden days, our mothers they were giving us water.
We want it to be exclusive, which has got a lot of benefits to
Oh,
the
okay.
mother and also to the
Okay.
baby as well.
Okay, so today Aparo told me that you have 10 benefits
It's true.
to share with my
Yes,
my
please.
viewers.
Yeah.
So can we get started with the benefits?
Okay. It has got a lot of benefits to
Okay.
the baby and to the mother as well. So
Okay, so we are doing to the baby first.
Okay. First of all, one of the importance of exclusive breastfeeding to the baby is it reduces the risk of GIT conditions.
Okay.
That's why we say GIT. It means gastrointestinal tract. That is, it reduces the risk of infections to that tract.
So wait, what
The
is
mother-
that tract? Because I don't get. So a layman, what is gastrointestinal tract?
That is when we say from the mouth to the small intestine.
Intestines.
Yeah, that is the gastrointestinal
Okay, so
tract, where swallowing
takes
takes place, then digestion goes on, then excretion also
Okay,
takes
so
place.
basically, let's say digestive tract. I think that one is a bit more common.
Yeah.
Until the day baby a funny say, So what you mean is that it will prevent infection through that tract for the baby.
Yes,
if the baby
please.
is fed exclusively for the first 6 months.
Yes.
Okay.
And why am I saying that? The reason I'm saying that is because when you are feeding the baby with, let's say, this formula feed, it could be that you leave the cup and then the spoon elsewhere, where bacteria will settle on it. You might not know. You just pick it and then mix your feed or your food and then feed the baby with it directly,
Okay.
which you are introducing the bacteria directly into the baby system. And this is where digestion, injection, and excretion takes place.
Yeah.
So if you introduce it directly like that, that means you are infecting your baby. Lisa, are you okay
and
with
because they have low immunity,
lower immunity, their immune system might not be able to fight the bacteria, which may cause an infection.
So meaning that if I'm giving my baby only breast milk there, then I'm all these risks we are talking about,
you are free from that.
my baby
You
from
have
all
your
of
breast,
that.
you stay at a clean condition. You just remove and you feed your baby directly. Which you are free from this infection.
What is the second one?
Also, the baby gets the required nutrients at the right proportion. Yes. We said breast milk contains all the nutrients because what you are eating is the same thing that the baby is taking. So there are certain foods at that age you cannot give your baby, like meat. The baby cannot chew meat. But you, the mother, taking the meat, it will come in a form of breast milk, which you feed your baby for your baby to get the required protein, the required carbohydrates. Yes.
So meaning that it's even essential for you, the mother, to eat well, because if you are eating just one line of diet, meaning that your baby is also getting just one line of diet. So meaning you have to be taking a balanced diet where you get all the stars in it, like the proteins, the vitamins, the carbohydrate, so that your baby will also be getting all of that. Okay.
Also, it helps your baby to grow well, maintain proper growth and development.
Okay.
You see, at this age, that's to say everything about the baby is developing. So if you're able to feed your baby well exclusively, the baby will grow well, and also develop well for you see your baby and become happy. At the age of let's say by 6 months time, you see a baby and say, wow, baby has grown very well, because you are able to feed baby with the required nutrients. That's the breast milk.
Okay.
It's very important for the baby at that stage of life.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying growth and development. Sometimes too, you see that mothers will bring their babies for postnatal and you see that your baby is not gaining weight.
Yeah, that means the feeding is not going on well. That's why it's always important for you to come to the postnatal clinic, that is CWC. You come, they do the weighing, take the vitals. It's very important to know that your baby is either gaining weight or reducing in weight. With the help of that, we will help you to know how to feed your baby well, so that growth and development may take place.
Yeah. So meaning if I'm breastfeeding my baby well, my baby is getting all the nutrients in the right proportion, my baby is supposed to gain weight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what if the weight is not decreasing but it's stagnant?
That means the feeding is not going on well as well.
Okay.
Because when you are feeding your baby well, we are expecting that at every month, each month you come for the weighing, we are expecting an increase in the weight of the baby, not reduction or stagnant.
Okay, I don't want to go too much down the line. I would have asked, how do I feed my baby well? Because you're saying if I feed my baby well.
Oh, that's a very nice question. You see, you are supposed to feed the baby on demand.
Okay.
But some babies, they cry a lot. Some too, the baby will not cry. You just be lying down the whole day if you don't feed the baby. So it's up to you, the mother. At least every 2 hours, you have to feed your baby. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Also, it reduces the risk of allergic reaction. You see, these babies, sometimes they have a lot of allergic reaction, which we might not know. So you introduce some formulas, even foreign foods, and this baby will be reacting. You see a lot of rashes, like common cold and the rest. You will not know the reason why the baby is facing such challenges. It could be that the food that you are giving to the baby or the water. So if you are to give only breast milk, at least if baby is reacting, you will think that my baby is not eating other food. Maybe it could be that the medication that I'm taking, that is why my baby is reacting. So
it will even help you to identify
it and then stop it.
Definitely.
Also, with these babies who we feed exclusively are known to be very smart and intelligent. That is, I would say that because we give only breast milk, the babies are able to,
the brain is able to develop
very well. You see, as we said earlier on, that most parts of the body is now developing. So it helps the baby's brain to develop well.
And you see, most of the developments are taking place in the initial stage of the baby's life. And see, so if the baby gets the required nutrients, the brain is able to develop very well. Later on, we are having challenges. It's quite better than, say, at the very initial stage where the baby is supposed to pick up the nutrients and the requirements for development. No, the baby will not get that, and the damage is done at that point. Later on, no matter the nutrients and whatever supplements you give the baby, you can't correct it.
The harm is already done.
Okay.
And also, it helps the baby to develop long and short-term immunity. At that stage, we have an immunoglobulin that is being transferred from the mother to the baby.
Through the breast milk.
Through the breast milk, which helps the baby to develop an immunity, a very strong one, which helps to fight infections.
Definitely.
Yes. Also, it reduces this ear infections.
Because of the antibodies in the breast milk. It will help prevent infection.
It also aids bonding with the mother.
Exactly.
Yes, because when the baby is breastfeeding, you see sometimes they behave so strangely. You see they will be massaging the breast, looking into the mother's eye. You don't know whether baby wants to thank mother or you wouldn't know what baby is saying. But it enhances bonding. That is like when you want to pick baby from the mother express, you just look into your
the
eyes and
like
know this
that.
is not
Yeah,
my
like
mom, I'm
that.
not coming.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
yeah, that is it. Okay.
And you see, the baby would be, let's say, attached to the mother while
Yes,
breastfeeding, so that the baby
yes.
will be hearing the mother's heartbeats and then feeling the warmth of the
Yes.
mother's skin as well. So that will also help in the skin to skin bonding.
You see.
Know the mother's smell, know the mother's heartbeats, know how the texture of the skin
Yes.
and
Even
all of that.
yeah.
Know the type of breast the mother has.
Even if you give somebody's breast, baby will know
Baby
that
will know
this
that
is
this is
not
our mother's breast. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
so reduces the risk of diabetes later on in life, because we are solely giving breast milk and no formula or no other feed is being added. It helps the baby to develop
Yeah. And you see, the breast milk contains no artificial
no
sugars.
artificial.
So definitely it will help reduce the risk of the baby getting diabetes later on.
Yes.
Guys, all too soon, we've come to the end of this video. We've given you 10 solid points on how breastfeeding benefits the baby. And I hope that you've learned a lot from this video. Please like this video, leave a comment in the comment section below. If you've not subscribed yet to the channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. I'll see you in my next video. As and always, this is Midwife's Diary and we are walking the talk of motherhood. Bye.